Hey guys, it's me Sonia, and today I wanted to talk about a story time, one in which it's kind of embarrassing to talk about, but I figured why not. The story time is actually about a time where I embarrassed myself in front of my peers, and I figured I should do this because I missed my Thursday story time several times in a row, and so why not? So here's how this goes. So I was about 23 years old, and I was working a lot. I was trying to save up for my spa. I mentioned that several times in my videos. I was trying to take my spa when I was 23. And so I was all work and little to no play. So I had a little boy toy on the side, but for the most part, I wasn't socializing with people. So I said, I'm going to join a meetup, group on meetup.com. And so I did, and it was for Black professionals. And I said, I'm a professional, I'm Black, I should join this group. And so they're doctors and lawyers and engineers, and I'm just a massage therapist. And I felt some type of way about it, and I was really insecure. So I would sign up for these events, and I would never go because I always felt like I would be the odd one out because I'm a massage therapist. Yeah, I have my own business, but you're a doctor. You went to school for 7 years. I literally only had to go to school for a year to be a massage therapist. And sure, I went to college, but I didn't go to college for massage therapy. So, whatever. I was just really insecure, so I never went to any of the meetings. But then one day, this guy that I met on a dating site, I told him about the meetup group, and he said, oh, okay, I'll be there. I'll meet you at the meetup group. And I said, okay, I guess I really have to go now. So I went to this meetup thing, and he was there, and we talked a little bit, but he was more nervous than anything. And, so we didn't really get too much conversation going. But because I was so insecure, I just felt like, I don't know, I'm not going to socialize while I'm here. And so I was just really awkward, and I didn't say much. But when I did say something, I sounded like a child. Like, now these people were in their 30s. Some of them were in their 30s, some were in their 20s, some were in their late 20s, some were in their mid-20s, and I wouldn't say some were in their early 20s, but they're around my age. So they're about 23, 24, 25, 26, that range. I said something. I can't remember what I said, but it sounded really stupid and childish. And I said something like, oh, now I have to go socialize or something like that. Like, I'm at a social event, like I should be socializing, but I made it seem like I was being forced to do it, like I didn't want to be there or something like that. And I embarrassed myself. And they're doing fireworks outside, and it's kind of weird. I know it's Juneteenth, but there's not that many Black people in this area, but I guess we just need a reason to do fireworks, so okay. Anyway, happy Juneteenth. I forgot to tell you guys, happy Juneteenth. If you don't know the history of Juneteenth, it's basically a couple years after after the Emancipation Proclamation, there was a place in Texas that didn't tell their slaves that they were free, and so they kept working as slaves for a few years after the Emancipation Proclamation, which basically said that they were free. And I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah. Anyway, and so nobody told them that they were free. And finally, on June 19th of 1860, 1870, 1880, I can't remember the year. They basically told them that they were free now and that they can go on and live their lives how they want to. And so that's why we celebrate June 19th every year. I hope I didn't ruin the history. Okay, anyway, so I go to another event, and the guy that I was, trying to date was there, but we didn't really talk because we didn't hit it off the first time we met. But he was there, and he's really involved into the group now. I'm like, okay, wow, that's great, but I wasn't. Anyway, every time I showed up to these events, I would say something really stupid or childish in my mind. And being that I'm already insecure about being there, it just didn't work out. And then I saw my ex there. Well, not even my ex. He's a guy that I dated. At that time, I was dating a lot of guys because I was bored. I said, in my free time when I'm not working, I want to date. So I had dates lined up like every Friday and Wednesday or something like that. And so one of the guys I used to date, he was there. He wasn't an ex-boyfriend, but he was just a guy I used to date. And I used to say really stupid stuff. And he would be like hiding his face, so I wouldn't talk to him and stuff. And I just felt really embarrassed. Like, I felt embarrassed and I felt unprofessional, even though I was a professional. I had, a college degree just like everybody else, except my degrees were in I wouldn't say unimportant stuff. They're general studies degrees and licenses and things that weren't medical. Well, I mean, massage therapy is holistic, so it's alternative medicine. It's holistic care. But whatever. I just felt like I wasn't a par, I felt like a little bit lower than everybody else. They'd be like, oh, I work at this hospital. Oh, I work at this law firm. And I'd be like, oh, I work at this spa. And it was just kind of like silence. I just felt really embarrassed. I really embarrassed. And then one time, I was doing a vlog because I had a YouTube channel, years ago. I was doing a vlog. And I wanted to vlog this place that I was at. I think it was Habitat for Humanity. And I did my vlog, but I felt so stupid doing it there. Like I already felt insecure about the fact that my job was different from other people. But then I'm also a vlogger. Like, I felt so young. Like, I'm the only one vlogging here. Nobody else is vlogging. And then one of the guys in charge, he's basically like, I can't remember what he said to me. Something like, I need to know what your vlog name is. Otherwise, I'm not going to be in the vlog or something like that. And I just kind of needed him to say, a little history of the Habitat for Humanity because he knew what it was and I didn't. And I said, this would be great for my video. And so, I gave him the information and he said to post it on the meetups page or whatever, and that I could be the official photographer for the meetup. And I said, okay, but when some people got to my vlog, it was kind of like I was vlogging about nothingness, just me having fun, me talking about the guys I dated, just random stuff that I didn't realize I should have been vetting a little bit better. I should have been screening it so that, when I get around professionals, it doesn't look like I'm just this wild child, because I wasn't. It was just I was vlogging the fun times I was having. And so I just felt really embarrassed. I felt embarrassed. I felt of low quality. I felt really bad. My confidence went way down. And shortly after there, shortly after then, maybe a few months later, I deleted my YouTube channel. Now, it wasn't necessarily because of that event, but that event was one of the things that was on my mind when I thought about it. Like, do I want to be remembered like this type of thing? Like, do I feel professional if somebody were to see this that was from my, my job, or one of my clients saw this? How would I feel about it? That type of thing. So that's just the time that I felt embarrassed, when I embarrassed myself in front of my peers. It's not this great, wonderful story. It doesn't have a lot of detail. It's not super, packed with emotion or anything like that. It's just I felt embarrassed in front of my peers. And I never really felt embarrassed in front of my peers because normally my peers are people that are in my same realm. Like, my peers are people that do massage, or my peers are people that do facials, or my peers are people that do foot massages or foot scrubs or nails or something like that. So I never feel embarrassed. But then in front of those doctors, lawyers, engineers, I felt some type of way. Even though I'm a business owner, so I shouldn't have, but I didn't get my confidence until later. And then I lost it, and now I'm getting it back again. So that's that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.